Hello, hello. Today marks the 100th day of doing the Platia praying quest. So let's go in and TP and see if we get something. I think maybe from 1 or 2 days. I've done it every day. I just thought about it right now, that what if it would be, consecutive days and then you accidentally miss a day and then the whole progress resets. That would be kind of annoying. So yeah, here we are. I've been here for 99 times already, which is in some ways it's very interesting if you think about it, that I came here for 100 days praying for an imaginary fictional character in a video game. And if you compare it to how much I have prayed in reality, then obviously the difference is quite interesting, considering that one is fictional and the other one is it's not. Whoever that other one might be in reality. And I also thought about the consistency of just doing something for basically 100 days in a row every day, even if it's not like a big thing. Like there are many things that you can just, even if it just takes 5 minutes of your day, like you do it every day, and then you build up habits and you build up good patterns, or you could try to break away from bad patterns as well. I just find it very interesting that how a game just giving you like some sort of title or achievement just in the game, or if you think about like collectibles, right, like Adventure Tome, like some of the foods that you had to like do a bunch of gathering for, to running around, and it has a percentage chance of dropping and then dropping again. And there are still stuff in Rowan that I've heard that there is like some quite rough, RNG and drop rate and grinding sort of stuff. And it's interesting how the game can just make you enjoy it, or at least I enjoyed it. Now just running around repeating collectible stuff. So it's very interesting how the game mechanics can motivate you in ways that I you can't seem to find that often in reality. Like obviously, like motivation and the habits are different, but it's fascinating how you can much easier. I at least I have a much easier just time to just do it every day, compared to many other things that I probably should be doing uh in a in a habit sort of way. But anyway, let's do it. Claudia's grave. No one came to Claudia's tombstone. It seemed like a wind filled with longing was blowing. I'll pray to the brightest star in honor of her. I don't know which one is the brightest star. I am not very knowledgeable about the stars of Arcasia. I don't know if it would be like the Omnium stars, if those are the brightest ones, or if there's a specific brightest star in question, or if it's just phrase without just thinking like a specific star. But I'm sure that is a brighter star. I just don't know what the name of it is. For you who embrace the starlight, objective pray for Claudia. In memory of the warm light that protected Armen. And we are 99 out of the 100. And I don't know if this is like the last one. The quest cannot be completed beyond the max limit, so this is actually the last one that I am able to complete it. Which is, I guess, in some ways a good thing. Like, I can let it go. But at the same time, it's gonna be something that I'm probably gonna miss a little bit in some ways. You know, in a sort of, oh, that is done as well. And 100 days have passed while I was doing this. Interesting how, you know, things can be different in some ways 100 days later, but many things are obviously the same or similar. It's quite interesting how it got into the new year, into 2026, just by a hair, basically. And even if I think like I missed at most like one day, and even if I do that one day, I think it's still the new year. So yeah, let's pray for Claudia one last time. And this is the final time as well. And I wonder if we get some achievement for it. Most likely, because there's a limit for a reason. Anyways. Yep, for Claudia, here it is. Remember the bright light inside of you. Oh, and it seems that there is a final quest here. Let's see what it is. A good friend. You look at Claudia's tombstone. Everything looks the same on the Hill of Promise. But for some reason, being here now feels more peaceful than sad. You give the tombstone a gentle stroke. Alright, a good friend. Talk to Benjamin. I have come to visit Claudia's grave again. The setting sun paints the hill in warm colors. Standing here always makes me become lost in thought. Got million silver, 3 Menelik stones, and the night the child grows up. Soundtrack, which I will, I think, listen to on the jukebox after. There's Benjamin. You. So I see you still come to visit the grave. It's that time of year again. But now it looks like the grave isn't overgrown with weeds anymore. I guess it's important to have someone to look after you even after you're gone. Oh, I'm afraid the painting I gave you the other day was the only thing that the mother left behind. I have nothing more to give you. I'm sorry if I've let you believe otherwise. I just wanted to ask you what was keeping you from leaving. If you don't mind, could you tell me what your prayer was about? So there are the options. I was praying for Armen. I was praying for Claudia. but it was nothing special. Hmm. Such a shame what happened to her. I don't know all the details, but it's heartbreaking that she left her little boy all alone in the world. I just hope her last wish came true. Benjamin suddenly stops talking and looks at you.
We'll never truly know the thoughts of those who have left us. All we can do is pray. And hope the warm winds can bring them peace. Are you sure? Life in Sacria will be difficult for you. You would be much happier living in Plechia.
I made a promise. I want to be a priest.
I am glad to hear that, my child.
Goodbye, Mom.
Got your message. You destroyed the relics of Sacria, and that you now wanted to meet me here. I take it that you are finally ready.
That was the deal. But I can't go with you now. Not just yet.
So, you have unfinished business.
I still need to see someone.
Gustavin once said, "You were the light of the dawn." He's still around, of course. Wonder what he'd say if he saw you now. Stay alive, and maybe you'll find out.
I have to tell you. I'm about to do something I know you wouldn't approve of. But a choice has to be made. And there's no running from your fate.
I quickly pulled the audio down a little bit in OBS, but I did not anticipate the cutscene, so it may have been a bit too quiet. I don't know. But yeah, the cutscene that we got. Are you alright? You seem to be in some sort of trance for a moment. I think I saw the past. I heard Yo's illusion magic could do that to a person. But for God's sake, please tell me the next time you do that. Something like that's a bit too freaky for an average person like myself. It wasn't me, and it felt different from Yo's illusions. Benjamin sees you struggling to find the right words. Don't try so hard to explain it. Even if you knew exactly what was going on, I don't think I'd fully understand it anyway. I can only assume you and him are connected in a special way. The past. This conversation brings back old memories. One time I caught him and his mother out on an art excursion. I idly asked him if he could wish for anything, what he would ask for. Oddly enough, it took quite some time before he gave me an answer. Perhaps he was thinking it over, or maybe he was hesitant to share it with me. I'm not sure. Then he told me he wanted a long, happy life with his mother, and a friend he could share his feelings with. That wasn't something I'd expected I'd hear from a child. Well, looking at you, at least one of his wishes came true. Benjamin turns his head to the tombstone. Knowing he has a friend like you, his mother can rest in peace. If there's any regrets you have left in you, I suggest you let them go. You did your part. Let others do theirs. So this is it. Alright, let's go home and listen to it. When I eventually load it in the instance, that is. Okay. Here we are.
You're back.
Not worry about that for now. Let's look at the jukebox and try to find it. Night